It's just grass. I'm parking my SUV wherever I want.
Keep parking it there, Chad. By Monday, you'll get the message.
You think you're bluffing?
I think you're running out of chances.
For 7 straight months, Chad used a freshly cut lawn as his personal parking spot. Before we get into the story, comment below and tell me what city you're watching from. Every Friday afternoon, he would spend hours mowing, edging, trimming, and laying down perfect stripes across the front section of his property. By sunset, the grass looked like something out of a landscaping magazine. By Saturday morning, tire tracks would be running straight through it, because Chad's white SUV would be sitting halfway on the lawn. Not near the lawn, not beside the lawn, on the lawn. His front tires crossed the property line by almost 6 feet. The rear tires crushed the edge of a flower bed. The weight left ruts in the soil. The heat from the engine burned patches of grass. And every week, the stripes he had spent hours creating were destroyed. The first time, he assumed it was a mistake. The second time, he walked over and politely mentioned it. The third time, he showed Chad the property markers. By the fourth time, Chad was laughing. "It's just grass." That became Chad's favorite sentence. Every warning got the same answer. "It's just grass." Every photograph got the same answer. "It's just grass." Every time the property line was mentioned, "It's just grass." What made it worse was that Chad wasn't just some careless neighbor. He owned a landscaping company. He made his living mowing lawns. Taking care of grass was literally his profession. Yet somehow this was the lawn he treated like a parking lot. The irony would have been funny if he wasn't the one paying for the damage. By month 5, he stopped arguing. He stopped knocking on Chad's door. He stopped trying to reason with him. Instead, he started documenting everything. Photographs, video footage, property surveys, certified warning letters, tire measurements, dates, times, every single violation. He built a file thick enough to choke a horse. Meanwhile, Chad kept parking there, completely convinced nothing would ever happen. Then came Friday. The final Friday, he spent the afternoon mowing. Fresh stripes, sharp edges, perfect lines. The lawn looked beautiful. Around 6 o'clock, Chad came home. Without hesitation, he drove his white SUV directly onto the grass again, 6 feet over the property line, just like always. Then he went inside, smiling. The next morning he woke up early, made coffee, sat on his porch, and waited. The sun had barely started rising when Chad's front door opened. Out he came carrying a coffee cup in one hand and his phone in the other. He wasn't even looking toward the lawn. He was scrolling through something on his screen, walking with that same arrogant swagger, the swagger of a man who thought he'd already won. Then he looked up. His feet stopped moving. The coffee cup slipped from his hand. It shattered against the pavement. Brown liquid splashed across his shoes. He just stood there, frozen, staring, trying to process what he was seeing. Because the SUV was gone. If you've ever had a neighbor damage your lawn, comment grass and follow for part 2.